is the husband. It doesn't begin with an adultery or abuse. It starts much smaller, with silence, with pride, with the refusal to apologize, with the decision to win the argument instead of protect the relationship. It begins when a man forgets that leadership is not about control, but about service. That love is not just spoken, it is proven. That a vow made at the altar is not a one time promise, but a daily commitment to show up with humility, patience, and grace. The devil doesn't come waving a red flag. He comes through busyness that replaces intentionality, through frustration that turns into yelling, through loss that turns the eyes elsewhere, through ego that says, I deserve better, instead of how can I be better? When a man starts pushing his wife, he creates space for the enemy to do the pursuing. When he stops praying, stops listening, stops checking in, he becomes, blind to the slow cracks forming in the foundation of their home. And those cracks don't come from the outside world. They come from within, from neglect, from bitterness, from unchecked emotions, from a heart that slowly drifts from God. And in doing so, drifts from the woman he vowed to cherish. Well, husbands, you are the gatekeepers of your home. You are called not just to provide and protect, but to love sacrificially. Like, Christ loved the church. That means putting your ego down before you put your wife down. That means leading in humility, not in dominance. That means showing up even when you're tired, even when you're frustrated, even when you feel unappreciated. Because marriage isn't about feelings, it's about faithfulness. The devil knows he can't tear your house apart if you are on your knees in praying, guarding your heart, and loving your wife with intention. So instead, he whispers, you're the victim. She doesn't respect you. You'll be happier somewhere else. But those whispers turn to storms. And before you know it, love turns cold, distance becomes silence. And the home you were called to build becomes one you barely recognize. Don't be the man who loses everything because he refused to confront himself. Be the man who rises up, takes accountability, repents when wrong, and fights for what matters. Be the man your wife can trust, your children can follow, and God can use. Because when a husband stands in alignment with God, the devil has no foothold in his home. Glory be to God.